Arlington High School students' question to Virginia Governor Youngkin at his CNN town hall has captured the attention of the Commonwealth.
And tonight, the Republican governor's response is being criticized by some as his proposed policies for transgender students still remains under a microscope.
Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcella joins us live from Arlington. And Max, the young man who asked the question, was there with his father.
Yes, he was, and the governor commended the fact that Nico, the young man's father, was involved in his education. But when Nico asked the question to the governor, it prompted Youngkin to go back to one of his main talking points, which is parents' rights.
Look at me. I am a transgender man. Do you really think that the girls in my high school would feel comfortable sharing a restroom with me?
That's the question asked by Nico, a 17-year-old student from Arlington, that the governor didn't answer directly, but used as a chance to discuss gender-neutral bathrooms.
What's most important is that we try very hard to accommodate students. That's why I have said many, many times, we just need extra bathrooms in schools. We need gender-neutral bathrooms, and so people can use a bathroom that they, in fact, are comfortable with.
The governor's model policies for transgender students says students shall use bathrooms that correspond to his or her sex, except to the extent that federal law otherwise requires, and that's raised questions of legality.
If you are essentially forcing someone who does not identify as a male to use a male restroom and they present outwardly as a female, to me that would violate federal law.
Attorney Deanna Maria Lewis says she believes the law would mean a transgender boy like Nico should be able to use the male bathroom, but she admits others could come up with a different conclusion.
It's almost like a car accident, right? Two people can read the same law and get almost two different interpretations.
Tonight, Ranger Ballison, a transgender student who protested outside Youngkin's town hall on Thursday, shared with DC News Now how he felt about the governor's answer to Nico's question.
Gender-neutral bathrooms are an incredible tool for LGBTQ people, especially people who don't feel comfortable in either bathroom. However, that does not disregard the fact that Governor Youngkin is denying people the ability to use the bathroom that they choose.
And Nico also asked the governor about transgender athletes in school athletics. The governor responded by saying that he believes it's a non-controversial issue and athletes should be on teams that match their biological sex at birth. We're live in Arlington. Max Marcella, DC News Now.